Okay, guys. We're working on Y2, which is multiplying monomials. So we're going to use our exponent rules and what we know about how to multiply monomials to get the answers. So the first thing that we need to worry about is these coefficients. So the 4 times the 7. You multiply that just like we've always multiplied numbers. So 4 times 7 is going to be 28. Okay? Then I'm going to worry about the variables with the exponent. So I have j to the ninth and I have just j. Well, we know that if we're multiplying, we add exponents. So 9, and then this has an exponent of 1, it will be 10. So it'll be j to the 10th. I just added my exponents together. So my final answer is going to be 28 j to the 10th. Okay, so let's look at this problem. So same as earlier, I'm going to worry about our coefficients, our regular numbers first. So I'm going to multiply 9 times 10, and I get 90. Then I'm going to multiply k to the 1 times k to the 1. And if I add 1 plus 1, that'll be k to the second. So my final answer is going to be 90k to the second. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me just start over. 90k to the second. There you go. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. This is asking us to find the area. Okay, when you're trying to find the area of this is looks like a parallelogram or a rhombus or a rectangle or a square, you're just going to multiply the base times the height. So all I'm going to do in this problem is I'm going to multiply 3 times the height, which is 3x. Okay, so I'm going to do this just like I did the other monomials. I'm going to do my coefficients first. 3 times 3 is 9. And then I don't have an x over here, so this is nothing, times this x is just going to be x. So your answer to 3 times 3x is going to be 9x. Okay, I'm going to do my coefficients first. So 7 times 7 is going to be 49, and then k times k is going to be k to the second. We should be pretty quick about that now. So I'm going to have 49k to the second. Okay, so this looks like a square. It is a square because it's telling us both of our sides are 3x. So all I have to do when finding the area of a square is do length times width or base times height, however you want to say it. So I'm going to do 3x times 3x. I'm going to worry about my coefficients first. 3 times 3 is 9. And then if I have x to the first times x to the first, I know I just add the 1 plus 1 and I get x to the second. So my final answer will be 9x to the second. Okay, I'm going to worry about my coefficients. 3 times 8 is 24. D times D is D squared. So final answer, 24d squared, or d to the second. Okay, 9 times 2 is 18. m times m squared. So my answer is going to be 18m squared. Okay, a little bit different of a problem this time, but we approach it the same way. I'm going to have my 8 times my 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Then I'm going to worry about my k to the second and my k to the sixth. K to the second times k to the sixth. Since I'm multiplying, I add those exponents. Add the exponents. 2 plus 6 is 8. So beside this 32, I'm going to have k to the 8. So my final answer, 32k to the 8. Okay. All right, so I have another parallelogram. I'm just going to do base times height. So for this case, I'm going to have 3x times the height, which is 2x. 3 times 2 is 6. X times x is x to the second. So my final answer will be 6x to the second. This is a rectangle. You find the area the same way that you find the area of a square or a parallelogram, which we've already done. You can do length times width or base times height. It's the same thing. So I'm going to have 6 times 3x. I'm just going to worry about my coefficients first. 6 times 3, 18. There's no x right here, so I'm not going to worry about it, but there's an x right here, so nothing, or 1 times x is going to be just x. So your answer is going to be 18x. Okay, I've only got to get to a 70, so it looks like I've just got one more answer to do. It looks like they gave me a pretty complicated one, but I'm just going to take it step by step. So I'm going to worry about my coefficients first, which is this 6 and this 3. Okay? 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, then I'm going to worry about my first variable, which in this case is an s. So right here I have s to the third. Right here I just have s. We know that's to the 1. S to the third times s to the 1. If I added 3 plus 1, I would get 4. So this is going to be s to the 4th. Okay, now I'm going to worry about my t. Oh, hold on, well, you said I have t to the third, and right here I just have t to the first. 3 plus 1 is also going to be 4. So right beside this, I'm going to put t to the 4th. Okay, my last one, u to the 6th, and just u to the first. 6 plus 1 is 7. So right here, I'm going to have u to the 7th. So my final answer is going to be that big long expression that you see right there. 18 s to the 4th, t to the 4th, and then u to the 7th. And you only had to get to a 70, so I'm to a 72. So I am good to go. Let me know if you have any questions. Email, Google Classroom, whatever. See you guys later.